Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kieran if you are new here, and today I will be taking you through my quarantine morning routine, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm just going to put my glasses on because I can't see anything. So right now it is 8:30. My alarm went off at like 8ish and I've just been snoozing it and kind of letting myself wake up slowly, because I feel like the situation we're all in at the moment, we've got nothing but time, so we may as well make our mornings more leisurely and more relaxed rather than rushing around as if we've got somewhere to be. I basically do the same morning routine every day regardless of what time I wake up. I mentioned in my last video about how I've been really struggling with my sleep schedule and I've been going to bed at ridiculous times in the morning and waking up in the afternoon, but since then I've really been working hard to fix that, and I feel like I'm getting there because today I woke up at 8. Tomorrow I'm going to try and wake up at like 7:30, but ideally I would like to wake up between 7 and 8 o'clock, just because I feel like I don't need to wake up as early as I would if I was on placement or in uni, but I do want to wake up at a reasonable time so I still feel like I'm being productive and getting things done and having time to myself as well, even though I'm by myself, so all time is time to myself. But anyway, so once I wake up, I've actually been really good for the past few weeks about not really looking at my phone in the mornings. I'll literally just check my notifications to see if there are any like important messages that I want to reply to, and then if there are, I'll obviously reply and just put my phone down and leave it for the rest of the morning really. And it's been really nice just not having that distraction in the morning. I don't go on any social media before I've like fully woken up and gotten myself ready, and it is really refreshing, so I do recommend that. So yeah, I guess it's time to get up. The first thing I do when I get up is I make my bed, because I like a tidy space, and it's also kind of like a tiny job that you can get ticked off your to-do list just to give yourself a small sense of achievement first thing in the morning. So I do that, and then I head to the bathroom and I brush my teeth and splash my face with cold water just to wake me up. At this point in the morning I don't do any skincare because I like to do my workout first thing in the morning, and if I've got loads of products on my face and then I sweat, I feel like my pores are getting clogged up and all of the toxins kind of get stuck in my skin rather than being sweat out, and it's just kind of a disgusting feeling for me. So I don't put any moisturiser on or anything like that before my workout, and I find it's really refreshing. I sweat to the maximum amount, which is disgusting. So once I've done that, I just get ready for my workout straight away, so I have no excuses to procrastinate or to not do the workout because I'm already ready for it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for this obnoxiously happy red set that I absolutely love. So both my sports bra and my leggings are from Fabletics. These are the 7/8 power hold leggings, and they are so good for running because they don't slip down while you're jogging. And then I'm wearing my Nike running shoes, and then this jacket I absolutely love is from H&M. I love it because it's got pockets so I can put my phone in there, and because it hugs so tightly to my body I can't feel my phone wiggling around, which is just the best because I hate running holding my phone in my hand. So I'm just going to grab the essentials, headphones, watch, got my phone. And a top tip that I have is if you're new to running, like I've only been running consistently for like 3 or 4 weeks now, but I used to run with music, and I found that when I was listening to like an upbeat song, I was sprinting, and then when I was listening to a slower, like sadder song, I would be basically walking, and I used to find it really hard to run long distances because I could never keep a steady pace. So now instead I actually listen to a podcast. So today I'm going to be listening to Abby Aslin's Gen Z Girl podcast, which I absolutely love. Some podcasts that I could recommend are Abby Aslin and Manifest with Tori DeSimone are my 2 favourites. So I'm going to be listening to this, and I just find that it helps me to keep a steady pace, and also it keeps me distracted from thinking about how tired I am because I'm focusing on something and actually trying to consume some information. So it's really good for running. I highly recommend listening to a podcast if you are struggling. So I
I just got back from my run. It was 6 kilometers, and for me that is a longer run. I know some people are going to watch this and be like 6k is nothing, but for me that is a long run. So I use that as like the main part of my workout, and all I'm going to do to finish off is a quick core and abs workout. Since I've got the house to myself, I've made a little at-home gym in our living room. So I've got a yoga mat, I've got some weights that I stole from my parents, ankle weights, and a little resistance band for when I train lower body. So I'm just going to quickly stretch out my legs because I feel like that helps me to not feel achy the next day, and then I'm going to get into my abs set. Okay, so I'm all done with my workout. I'm going to quickly shower now, and since I washed my hair yesterday, I'm not going to be washing it today because I don't like to wash it every day. So even though I got really sweaty and that's super disgusting, I'm just going to have a body shower and then I'm going to get into my skincare. I have shown my everyday skincare routine in a previous video, but just to quickly run through it again. In the shower, I use this Neutrogena Spot Stress Control Daily Scrub. I love this stuff. And then I go in with this Garnier Organic Lavender Facial Oil, which I also love. It makes my face feel really, really hydrated. And since I suffer with a bit of dry, sensitive skin, it's really, really good for my skin type, I find. And then while I'm letting that soak into my skin a little bit, I use this simple eye cream, and I make sure that when I'm rubbing it in, I'm super gentle because the skin under your eyes is quite delicate. And lastly, I use this Nivea gel cream, which is also super hydrating. I haven't been putting any makeup on in this like time of quarantine, but I do put on some lip balm. So this is just the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, which I love. And then I move on to my hair because I like to make sure that I'm getting a tiny bit ready for the day, just so I feel a little bit more productive and less lazy. I don't know what it is, I just feel more put together. But I've been trying to not use any heat on my hair, so I just sleep in these French braids, and then when I take them out I'm left with this kind of messy beachy wave. Having said that, since I cut myself a fringe, I do like to straighten it because otherwise it looks a little bit out of control. So I just run a straightener through it again, so I look a little bit more put together and I feel a little bit better about myself. And then lastly, I like to just put a little bit of this argan oil into the ends of my hair just to give it a little bit of shine and rehydrate it a bit. So on a daily basis, I'll either just leave my hair like this or I'll put some clips in, but today I kind of feel like doing a half up, half down do, so I'm just going to quickly do that now. So there we have it, my hair is ready for the day, and now I'm going to pick out an outfit because like I've said 1,000 times, I like to feel at least semi-ready. And then I'm going to go downstairs and make myself some breakfast because I'm absolutely starving. I'm pretty sure everyone can relate when I say that I've been living in either joggers or athleisure ever since I went into self-isolation, and today is no different. So my top is from Topshop and my joggers are from H&M. Very simple, comfy, but at least I haven't stayed in my pajamas all day, so I feel like I've achieved something at least. So the last part of my morning routine is obviously making myself breakfast. So the recipe for my go-to protein smoothie is as follows. I usually add frozen mango, frozen pineapple. Sometimes if I'm feeling it, I'll add half a frozen banana, and then I'll obviously add protein powder and half a tablespoon of peanut butter. And lastly, I'll add in a ton of kale or spinach. Today I've got kale, and then I'll just add in some water and blend. That's good. So once I've made my smoothie, I tend to just drink it as I get on with my work or editing or whatever it is I need to do that day. So that is basically it for my morning routine, I guess. I really do recommend having a morning routine in this time of quarantine, just because for me personally, when I get up and I work out and I do all the things I just showed you, it makes me feel really productive even though it's only the morning, and I feel like it sets my day up as I mean to go on. And I think in this time when you're alone or when you're stuck in a house with your family and you have nothing to do, it's really, really easy to just stay in your pajamas, stay in bed and binge watch Netflix. So I really do recommend just making yourself a morning routine, even if it's just getting out of bed, making a coffee and then reading a book. Like whatever it is, we've got nothing but time now, so do things that you enjoy and take it slow, have a leisurely morning where you can just wake up and feel peaceful. I'm really just trying to focus inwards and reflect on myself and try and better myself and do things that are going to help me, so I really recommend that. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please subscribe for more, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!